Hello everyone, I'm here to show you some games with this Historic Brawl deck built around the new Dominaria legend Azure Eternal Schemer. Like the previous Azure card, he's blue-white-black and he cares about enchantments, but this time rather than searching them out from your library, he will animate them and give them a bunch of useful keywords. So the deck obviously has a lot of enchantment theme. I've got some shrines in there to do the shrine thing because some of them are pretty useful. He particularly likes enchantment creatures that are already enchantment creatures, so you don't need to animate them. But he also likes a bunch of expensive enchantments because then they become 4/4 and 5/5 beat sticks. We've got a bunch of enchantment synergies in here like Hallowed Haunting. We've got some expensive things. Signature Spells is a card I do like very much, so I've got a few on-theme 3 mana instant and sorcery cards in here, like the Idyllic Tutor and the Ether Tradewinds. Ether Tradewinds is a generally useful utility spell, but it's also got a delightful combo in the deck if I manage to get it off, which is that if you can bounce Azure himself to your hand, and then use Kami of Transmutation to make him, Azure himself, an enchantment perpetually, then when he's on the battlefield he will grant himself Death Touch, Lifelink and Hexproof perpetually, even through returns to the command zone. That would be a delightful combo if I can get it off, but even if I don't, there's a bunch of powerful enchantments here, there's a bunch of useful cards and some fun synergies. It's been quite a lot of fun so far to play already. I hope it will be fun in the games I'm showing you. The deck list is in the description below. Hope you enjoy. We're up against Ajani, the sleeper agent, so they've green-white Phyrexian stuff. That is not a great starting hand. A load of slow stuff and only 2 land. That's somewhat better, it's not great. Okay, all our lands enter tapped, so whatever. So Ajani, they're probably going to be pretty heavy on planeswalkers and creatures, because that's the only stuff that he can draw, and I guess they'll have some +1 counters. Yep, there's a +1 counter, so they've got a 2/2 land creature. Okay, so I guess I probably... Yep, I think we'll have Azure straight away here, and then next turn probably Smothering Tithe is a nice source of ramp for us, or slows them down, either of which we're fine with. Spirit Sister's Call is a bit better for late game. Oh, nice hit from Miracle Mildia. Beast Whisperer, that's a good card. Ooh, we've got a Honden, well, a Sanctum. Yeah, that's probably worth doing on its own. It just loots. Although Zero can animate it into a 4/4, but actually I'd probably rather have the Smothering Tithe, and then Zero can animate that. If you've never beaten anyone up with a 4/4 Death Touch, Lifelink, Smothering Tithe, I do recommend it. So their Scrying, of course, has nice synergy with their ability to play stuff off the top of their library as well. Semester's End, that's not a card I see very much. It's an interesting one, but I don't know quite what they're going to be doing with that. But yes, I guess they're going to be just dropping a bunch of creature spells. Ooh, okay, they're just zotting my commander. Well, it's easy enough to recast him. I'm not that short a mana. Ooh, but maybe we do start playing some enchantments out. Archon of Sun's Grace is very nice if we've got a bunch of enchantments, which of course this deck has. Lifelink Pegasi, so they can flicker out their stuff, which I was going to say, it doesn't synergise much with what they've got so far, but it does synergise with the Rejuvenator. Yeah, okay, so they're going to start drawing a bunch of extra cards. Oh, so now we could start actually getting card advantage from our Sanctums. The Archon is going to get us a Pegasus when I play something. Yes, it probably is both Sanctums, I think. So that will give us a Pegasus, and then we'll pop 1 treasure for a Pegasus as well. And now we're going to be drawing 2, discarding 1 every turn, which is quite nice. And our Pegasi have lifelink, so I don't mind swinging with the big Archon. Smothering Tithe is such a good card. I would object to it, except it's about the only thing like that that white has, and green and red have got similar things. Oof! Such as Nissa is going to generate a whole bunch of extra mana from their lands with counters on, leaving 5 mana up. I guess that's so that they can do the Sinister's End. Oh wow, look at that, we've got signature spells. Delightful. Okay, I don't think Spirit Sister's Call is helping us very much here, so I am going to just run off signature spells straight away, because I love this card. And if they happen to destroy it straight away, then it's no big deal. But yeah, this is... I put this into any blue deck that can accommodate it, because I really love it, getting to do it. Okay, there. Flickering out their entire board. Interesting. Okay, and we have Grim or Void Red. If they don't have an answer for this, then that's quite devastating. We can just destroy a permanent every turn.
Which cannot protect itself.
So yeah, they're ramping land, they can play stuff off the top, but it's hard board to answer here if they've... Or if we don't want to destroy a permanent, then we could just search up any old card from our deck. So yes, they can do some nice +1 counter things with their commander.
Join us peacefully. We need not fight.
Phyrexianized Ajani says, we need not fight. And they're proliferating. Yeah, they've got some neat synergies going on here, no argument about that. Oh, and we've got enough mana to reef the trade winds if they do anything really scary. So yeah, I don't think... Wait, they flickered out their previously animated creatures. That's... Okay, am I scared of them drawing all these cards? They are going to run out of mana, and they're giving us mana for each card they draw, so no, I don't think I'm that worried. Yep, this game looks like it's going pretty well, which is the delightful thing about this Zero deck, is that it seems to be actually fairly strong, as well as really silly and comborific. Okay, so yeah, they're building up their board, playing extra lands from Oracle and Uldia. I don't have a problem with that. Good.
A familiar taste.
Okay, neat, cool, okay.
Phyrexia's victory is imminent.
Okay, fine. So the more creature spells they play, the more poison counters they give us, and the more lands they play. Right, we've not actually got any poison counters yet, so I guess I'll let them cultivate. What's that going to do? Proliferate. Okay, I should probably get Nissa out of the way now. What permanent of mine am I going to bounce? I guess attach Pegasus. Yeah, we don't want Nissa alternating. So we'll spend those 3 treasures that the opponent was so kind to give us. Get that ultimate out of the way. I don't think I'll be trumping anything here. Okay, so we get to Void Rend something. What are we going to kill? Probably has to be the Beast Whisperer, although the proliferation... I've got Guardian Project coming as well. Yeah, maybe I just don't want them getting lands off the top of their library. This is quite interesting. There's a bit more game here than I had been thinking, which is great. I like it when a game is interesting for both players. Oh, that's a pretty good card as well. So I don't think Hannah is really doing what we want at the moment. Okay, so I can take out either one of their creatures with either Banishing Right or Ichthyomorphous. and I think it should probably be the... Let's see, Evolution Sage will start proliferating poison counters to us, but I don't want them drawing a ton of extra cards, so let's take out that. And yeah, I guess I'll just run out a blocker on the ground. Not got very much for this to do at the moment, but, and then we'll gain some life. Okay, so this is a good game because the opponent's deck got to do its thing and I got to do my thing, so whoever wins will be happy, really. Let's see, so they're proliferating a whole bunch of extra counters on their stuff, but we do have a couple of chump blockers ready. They've got some things in powerful cards in hand, certainly. They might replay Ajani and try to do something with him. Okay, here we go. Phyrexia is poisoning me.
I will aid you.
What's Nissa gonna do? More Planeswalkers. Wow. That's not a card you see very often. Ignite the Beacon, that's quite fun. I wonder what they're going to be doing with that. So I'll have to see what Planeswalkers they can bring out, because at the moment I'm just about to win in the air with Pegasi. So, oh yeah, Ren, no it's not Ren, Vivian? What's Vivian do? None of this is going to actually stop me winning in the air.
It's a dog-eat-villain world out there.
It's a dog-eat-villain world. Thanks for that, Zhang Yang. Okay, so yeah, they can make a whole bunch of... Okay, are they actually going to manage to combo me out this turn? That would be impressive if so. They get to search a creature straight onto the battlefield, but that doesn't trigger the... Okay, Zhang Yang who thinks it's a dog-eat-villain world. Vivian just thinks it's a dog-eat-dog world. Okay, they're making more lands to proliferate. Is that going to get there? It's close, I don't think it's quite there. This is a good game though. Okay, yeah. Yep, no, I think that looks like a game. So I will... Yep. It's going to give them a good game, but they conceded first. But still, that was fun. So we're up against Ivy. Ivy is actually quite a fun deck. Lots of targeted effects, auras and such like. 3 lands if we count them all. Shambling Suit is okay. Tameshi is good. We've got the colours, so it's hard to complain, so we'll keep this. Oh, and they are a friendly person who says hello, so I shall say hello back. And we've got some slivers and a Paradise Druid who has hexproof. It's thus a very good thing to target with spells for Ivy. Do we want more land? I don't think. I think we've drawn 2 lands so far, so I think we're fine. So I guess next turn Shambling Suit, then after that Sanctum or Heliod. And there is Ivy. I do like Ivy. I'm going to give you a nice just for the commander. Okay then. Sanctum is not great with those shrines. It's probably the weakest shrine in the deck on its own, but it's nice if it's your Animate 6 and it becomes a 4/4 with all the abilities. Here comes Ivy doing her thing. Tameshi, despite being a moonfolk, does not actually fly. Do we want to drop Zure? I think we might want to do a Scry with the land, and then Zure to block. Wow, what a lot of lands on top of our deck. Oh, don't counter it. Oh no, Wash Away is a boring, boring card. It's annoyingly good in Commander. Never mind. It's, yes, sorry indeed. Wash Away. Ooh, wow. Euro. Okay, I mean, it's obviously a good card in green-blue. I suppose that's why you play it, so don't see any particular synergy with Ivy. Yes, you're poking me with a lot of little flyers. As I was saying, Tameshi doesn't actually fly. We've got enough land that we can just replay Zure, so I think we'll do it and force them to have the kill spell. Really better not have another 1 mana counter. No. Okay then. Yeah. What are they going to be targeting their Paradise Druid with? Ivy can do some delightful things. It's quite a cute picture as well. No, okay, just more mana ramp at the moment. I suppose they are stuck on 3 land. But everything apart from Ivy they've played is a mana dude. Okay, alright. They've only got 1 forest at the moment, so that is 2. That's quite a bit of pump. Right. Are we feeling short on mana? We are a bit. Probably means it's time for a Smothering Tithe. Which will also make my suit bigger. And then I think I'll play this white side up. So we've got more mana to let Zure do his thing. They've got so much more life than us. Thanks to Uro. Oh no, what you doing? We've got some... phasing out my creature. Sure, I'll animate Smothering Tithe now if you... It's not going to have hexproof while Zure is phased out. So if they are able to make Ivy fight it or something. Oh wow, that is very good against me. Yeah, well, okay. Can't do much about that. That's quite a fun victory though. What's that? Ancestral Mask against a Zure deck. Yeah, sure, that's going to win it for you. Oh, we're up against Arcades. This is not the most interesting deck ever. It's, yeah, pretty linear, boring walls deck. Moderately strong. Yeah, it's fairly effective, it's just not interesting. Kept this hand because I've got Voidwind and Kami of Transmutation. Looks like I'm going to want this tap to play Voidwind or Zero on turn 3. 2 shrines, which is nice, so we can drop Sanctum this turn if we want, or 0. Yeah, let's drop Sanctum so that next turn we can drop Go-Shintai and actually have two shrines doing their thing at once. Yeah, okay, so they've had a slightly slow start, which is encouraging because I can, yeah, we can get going with Zero. Zero can of course pump the Go-Shintai up to being 4/4. Its initial having Death Touch is quite useful as well. Unfortunately the toughness based destruction is not going to be very much use, but at least not until we get quite a few more shrines. But yeah, once we can start powering them up with Zure, then we can attack with Lifelinkers and they can't block because we'll have Death Touch, which is pretty cool. So there's some nice new Defender synergies come out in the new Dominaria set, so I wouldn't be surprised to see some Dominaria United cards in this deck. Ooh, Smothering Tithe is quite handy. Now, he makes their stuff cantrips, so I think I do actually want to just remove all its abilities, and then neither of these is much good. So if I attack now, then it'll turn it back on, interestingly, so I think I actually don't want to do that, nor do I want to pay to shoot the 1/1. Interestingly, if you do pay that to Go-Shintai, then you are forced to kill something. What? Ephemerate. I mean, I like the card, I like Flicker. Oh wow. Okay, I love Golden Guardian as well. This guy's playing some classy cards. I love these cards, even if I'm not fond of the Walls deck in general. Okay, so I guess I'm going to need to leave mana up for Void Rend, unless I can play Zero and have mana to turn something into a 4/4. So that's potentially quite interesting. Yeah, maybe that's the way we do it. We'll play Azure, and then I can actually, that gives my thing Death Touch, Lifelink and Hexproof, and I can go and turn it into a 4/4 at instant speed in mid-combat against their 3/3 if they try that. So the Golden Guardian is a lovely card. So what's that do? Oh yeah, it makes them draw an extra card from Arcades, but only if they give up the opportunity to attack with something. So I'm not actually too sad to see them doing that. I am hoping to get the opportunity to Void Rend something. They've not really got anything much to... Oh, they're giving their big mana sink, big mana source, Summoning Sickness, which I'm not very sad about, even if they do draw a card. Yeah, they've not got the ability to... Ugh! Okay, right, or not. Yeah, Crashing Drawbridge is very bad for us. That's really quite bad if it gets to do its thing. Ew. That's annoying. Okay, well I guess I'll make my thing 4/4 in response. I do at least get to investigate, and obviously we'll move that off to the command zone so we can replay him at some point. Yeah, we might need to arrest the drawbridge, because otherwise that's going to do some quite bad things. Now, although Arena represents this as these things being 4/4, it will not work if it uses its fight ability, because this only makes combat damage assigned. Okay, so I drain them for 2. We can leave Void Rend mana up as well, that's quite nice. So yeah. Oh, do I want to... In fact, maybe I... Problem is that Battlement makes so much mana that getting rid of Arcades does not accomplish very much. But yeah, I'll leave mana up to sacrifice my clue if I want to, and then we can Void Rend something instead. Toughness X or less. There are none of those at all on the battlefield. I need to draw some more shrines. Just drawing another shrine or 2 would be great. The Dockside Chef doesn't have very much to do in this deck, sadly. not a lot of tokens in here. He's in here because he's an enchantment creature, so he gains Death Touch, Lifelink, Hexproof from Azure. Ew, haven't actually seen this one before, so he may play a land or cast a... Oh, right, okay, so using it to recycle Fabled Passage, except it gets exiled, okay. So if they attack me with a wall, then I can Void Rend Arcades. What are you doing with all this mana? I don't see anything that they're doing with this mana. Yeah, if they attack me with... Yeah, sadly, right, just Arcades himself. So Golden Guardian, I think, actually really is a printed 4/4. Oh, if I Void Rend Arcades, that probably interferes with their plans a bit. So I guess we'll try that. Okay, another really cool card that I don't see much. I like the Lotus. I'm going to give this person a nice because he's got a load of fantastic cool cards here. Aha! Okay, Protean Thaumaturge is quite a lot of fun. So yes, we can do this, and then what would we like? Would we like a Serra Paragon? Sadly, of course, if we make it a copy of Go-Shintai, then it will be put into the graveyard due to the legend rule. So I guess, given the options, yeah, we'll probably take a Serra Paragon. Okay. And now... Yeah, it's not blocking anything very effective, so yeah, I'm gonna swing in. Serra Paragon gains life as well. There we go, so we'll start getting a little bit of mana, and of course... Oh no, okay, they're paying, I guess they're well supplied with mana. Tulane! Really? Oh dear. Goodness me. Oh, Tulane is just absurd. The Commander Rules Committee said how overtuned the Eldraine legends were. What defender are they going to tutor up with? Shield Wall Sentinel, I wonder. Tulane is just horrible. Of course I can drop my Cacophony Transmutation on it. Wall of Blossoms, okay, not that scary. Draws them 2 cards with Tulane, would have been 3 if they had Arcades out. But all of this is ramping me, and thanks to my Dockside Chef I can turn that ramp into cards as well. So yeah, I draw a card, you draw a card. So that's interesting, they chose to leave the 2 blue up, right, okay, sure, I'm not minding this. That's a lot of mana they've just given us, which is pretty interesting. Can start cashing in a lot of these for cards. Oh, Hannah is a lovely card as well. So yes, I think we very clearly have to start with doing a transmutation on Tulane. That uses Serra Paragon's ability, so I think at this point we'll take the opportunity to turn our Thaumaturge into a Tulane. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Right then, let's draw a card. Yeah, sure, it enters tapped anyway. Okay. And then at this point, no, I don't think we want to change that. We could just get 0 down straight away. It's probably a good plan. Yeah, because at that point we can Insta-animate Smothering Tithe if we want. I'm loving... Ooh, haven't played a land this turn, so I guess I'll use that as my land play. Nifty. Do I drop Hannah? It'll use up our mana and it doesn't gain us very much. They still don't have any of these abilities out, so I think I'm going to swing with my 4/4 lifelink Death Touch Hexproof. They could gang block it, but no. Excellent. Okay, yeah, so we actually... Ooh. Do we want to take the opportunity to pay to just kill Tulane? I think we probably do, actually. There we are, gains us 2 life as well. Okay, so this is pretty interesting. They've got a lot of mana, a metric ton of mana. They're not drawing extra cards now, but if they drop Arcades, they will be for each defender, and they will be able to swing in for quite a lot. Thankfully, the new ones will not have haste. Oh. Well, artifacts. Huh. Okay. That was a good game as well. And we're up against Jodah the Unifier, who is an extremely strong commander from Dominaria United, but somewhat boring. Okay, this land is pretty good. Sigil of the Empty Throne is some fantastic late game. Skybridge Towers is a nice first land, then we can drop Starfield Mystic and go for a scary curve. Yeah, okay, I'm quite impressed by the curve that we've got going here. They can make, goodness, all sorts of unpredictable legends, which is a lot of fun. I mean, it's at least more interesting than Sliver Overlord was, or than the Go-Shintai 5-colour shrines is. Oh, that's potentially useful, but okay, I think we do want to start doing shrines. I've been criticising the 5-colour Go-Shintai decks because they're really very linear. This deck doesn't have enough shrines to really be that linear. It's just got shrines as a little sub-theme. Okay, Jodah has the very first spell, and boy is it tempting to try and get rid of him. I could bounce him with Otawara. Doesn't seem great though. So yeah, I think we'll get Sigil of the Empty Throne down and try and outrace Jodah. Having Farewell is a very nice backup plan, because that means that we can exile all creatures in a couple of turns. After they've chained out some crazy series of legends. Okay, so what cascade have you got for us today? Teferi. Okay, into Jetmir. Okay, that's a bit annoying to have Teferi, because of course our Farewell can't deal with that. Yeah, I guess I want to get my Deafening Silence down so that they stop casting multiple Planeswalkers at least. Those are big. They're going to be big and vigilant, not necessarily tramply though. So I might be foolish, but I'm going to play Otawara as a land. Can start making chump tokens there. This is Vigilance Hexproof. Would I trade that with those? think I might. Yeah, would I be happy to trade those? Trade my Go-Shintai? No, I don't think so. I think we'll hold off and keep making a stream of jump blockers. It's not going to give them trample for another turn or two. So yeah, farewell next turn is a possibility. Not got anything for Hannah to bring back yet, and farewell exiles, which is of course part of its value. Might see if I can. Ew.
Let's take it back.
Annoying. Wow. Okay. Urabrask into... What did they exile? Oh, Essika. Which they're able to cast as Prismatic Bridge, because of course this isn't true Cascade. They errated Cascade to make that not work. Yes, well, I think it is definitely time to get rid of one of these. We can at least fly over the top to take out Teferi. Oh, but we can't farewell. That's a big problem. It's a huge problem. Oh dear. I guess I play Glasspool Mimic as a land.
How long do you want to wait for a rematch?
Goodness me. Alright then. Smothering Tithe, and then we can animate something like Deafening Silence if we need to. As an extra blocker. Okay, well, as Prismatic Bridge hits go, Ornithopter of Paradise is not too bad. They do have a lot of mana though. What are you going to cascade into now? Oh wow, they're playing Shrines. Sure. Okay, it's not legendary creatures. I've not actually seen a Shrines build of Jodah before. Ooh, Teshar is a good card. Wow, is that Kira? Kira is great. And yes, makes it very hard to deal with any amount of this stuff by targeting, so I think the exile-based removal is the thing to do. Ooh, and they've all got haste. Are we just dead then? Need to... Let's see. So we can block both ground creatures and one flyer. No, we're not. So, and yeah, I wouldn't get another flyer blocker anyway. So there's no point animating something, and it's just going to get removed by farewell anyway. I shall take that action. Yep. So I think we wipe out everything, don't we? All creatures and all enchantments. It's a pity to lose our enchantment, but yeah. Artifacts. Do we take out their chromatic lantern? Yeah, I think so. So, goodbye everything. Probably not graveyards though, because we do have Hannah. And we're getting rid of their Teshar. Okay, farewell. They have got all their colours, so they can recast Jodah, but they're not. Oh, they're playing Shouldered when I'm at 3, and they can see my next card. Yep, that's fair. That is indeed fair. Yeah, Jodah decks, eh? No. Fine, I guess I die to Shouldered. Okay, we're up against Tezzeret, Master of the Bridge. So, blue-black artifacts. We've got white and black, but not any blue ourselves. It's got some good cards, though. I'm going to keep it. I probably shouldn't. I do like Authority of the Councils, though. I also like swinging with a little Alseid, so yeah, we'll do a bit of both of those, and then if we fail to draw blue mana, then yeah, we've got a nice sparky little dog, or we could draw a blue-black Scryland. Lovely. So we do have the mana to start doing that, so that's actually quite potent. Yeah, well, drop an annoying enchantment and go poke them. Yeah, next turn 0, next turn Hondens. Seems good. Oh, I don't like playing discard in general, but in this case we need all the shines we can get for Azure. So there. Popping in Silver Key. I wonder what they'll find with that. Oh hey, they've got a My Little Pony sleeve as well. Lovely. Oh dear, I feel particularly bad beating up another pony player with a discard. Princess Twilight versus Princess Luna. We see Princess Twilight fairly often. I don't think I've ever seen another Princess Luna. Can't block. Probably the reason they attacked is because it can't block. So, yeah, probably not going to do anything. Lovely. Right, well, I'm afraid I am going to drop this annoying Honden. I wish there was a way to say sorry, given it oops is not quite the same. Whoa! Okay, that is a nice card. Forsaken Monument. Powerful, powerful card. Okay. Yep, that's a lot of power and toughness. Ooh, okay. Okay, so we'll do a bit of scrying. I do want more mana. I'm not sure we really do. Hard to say, because both of these could be powerful spells. But yes, at this point I think I will animate for Honden and swing in with a bunch of lifelink. Could attack with authority as well. And then I could sword one of these creatures. Scrounger is recursive. Probably not that much. Right, they're going to do some life draining when they get around to dropping Tezzeret. Ooh! Okay, do we want to zop that? That's another recursive threat, an even bigger one, but it is tapped. Okay, so at that point, yeah, I probably Ichthyomorph that one. And then I'm afraid you lose your last card, which was just a little crane anyway. Yeah, so we're going to Ichthyomorph that, and I suppose I'm going to, well actually no, I think the thing to do is attack with all of these, play a land tap, which I guess is CK Restoration. And then if they try to swing in something, then I can turn Authority of the Councils into a deathmatch blocker. So, what have they got? They need to play it, because my Honden is going to keep them. Oh yeah, alright, here it comes. So they've got 3 artifacts.
You're not impressed.
Okay, yes, they do get to drain us for quite a bit. Is it time to stop that? No, probably not. The claw!
My artifacts give them strength.
Okay, so let's block you with Authority of the Consuls. You do have plenty of creatures in the graveyard, so let's take out the Shambling Suit and gain a life. Now we could give all our stuff indestructible with Emeria's Call, which is quite fun. Spirited Cannon. also good. Don't really want you to get to 7 mana, but get to ultimate. That's what I'm trying to say. But yes, there we go. 2 angels and all my stuff is indestructible, and I think I'm going to keep on taking your life total. You get to drain us for a little bit. The Colossus do return to hand. Yeah. So that's not great for them, because they need to sacrifice 2 artifacts. They don't actually only have 2 artifacts at the moment. Okay, Tezzeret could get them back an artifact. Anything scary in there? Noxious Gearhulk is a bit annoying if they bring that one back. All our stuff except the angels is indestructible this turn. Gosh, that's interesting. Zero doesn't have the indestructible shadow around his toughness box. Curious. Anyway, okay, so I'm feeling fairly good about this. Ooh, Hangback Walker is a nice card, because that can make little guys to block us.
This is just the beginning.
There's not... that, on the other hand, is really no point chanting that. So I think it is... yeah, do we want to... yeah, we want to exile this, because that's not going to give them any extra life. Oh, sorry, it is going to give them life, it's not going to give them any extra tokens. Oh, that's amazing. If only we'd had it first. Never mind. So yes, we'll sort the Walker out of the way. Unless, of course, you want to sacrifice it as well as one of your other things to get... no, you don't. Okay, so then I think at this point what we do is we poach Tez for... but they're not super supplied for mana, actually. So I think we'll send for... 9 damage worth of Tezzeret, so they have to recast him. And the rest are... Hondens of Night Switch is a legendary creature. I could make it a god, but I'm just going to put a counter on my commander. Now, it's a stylish deck it can be. I'm not convinced it's very strong. All you've won is time, says Tezzeret. Oh, it's a different Tezzeret. He makes treasure tokens by any other name.
Will bend to my will.
Yeah, our writing was on the wall there. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you had fun. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Bye for now.